Hello, beautiful people. Good afternoon to everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm just cracking up looking at myself and my new hairstyle. I hope you guys like it. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about bringing family to the US, bringing your family to the U as well. Whether, when I say bringing family, this could cover, of course, if your family is based abroad, then that will be the consular processing. If they're based right here, then it's not really bringing family to the US, but it's more like helping your family gain permanent resident status. Okay, so we'll just do a very quick chat about, bringing family to the United States or helping your family to get green cards. I know somebody is going to say, well, attorney, I need to know how I can, get myself a green card even before I start thinking about my family. But yes, we still do get some questions from many people concerning how to bring their family members to join them in the United States. Guys, welcome to this live video if you are currently watching. And if you happen to watch this video later, please, you're also very welcome. And don't forget to like the page, follow us, share the video, comment, like, subscribe, drop some, just let me know where you're watching from and how everything is going this winter. Oh my gosh. Uh, Hold on. Yes, I'm sorry. That just got disconnected. I'm not sure what happened. Can you guys see me, hear me? Everything okay? Okay. I think I'm back. Okay. So let's just have a quick chat. Guys, let me see you. Talk to me. Let me know you guys are watching me. So first of all, let's talk about who can bring somebody. Remember that sometimes people think that, okay, I'm a US citizen and so my husband or my wife should also get US citizenship, but it doesn't happen that way. If you are not, if you're a naturalized US citizen, you certainly know that you had to have gotten a green card first before you get citizenship. There's a different route for people who acquire or derive citizenship from their parents or through birth. Some of those people do not have to become green card holders first. You see, but if you are a foreigner, a foreign national, or what the Immigration and Nationality Act calls an alien, it means that you are, foreign to US citizenship. And so you have to apply through a process known as naturalization. And before you can get to that point, you should be a lawful permanent resident, which is also known as a green card holder, meaning you have a green card. Okay, so if you are, let's say, a citizen and you want to bring your family members, citizens have, more liberty as to who they can bring. They have, they can bring more people than green card holders. Guys, please drop me your comments. Let me know how you are doing. I know I've not been coming on live very often these days. We've been, we've been drowning with a lot of work, but I'm going to try to come on weekly, hopefully. It might tend to bi-weekly very soon, but in the meantime, I hope the once a week isn't too bad. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be reading the comments soon, so please drop me the comments and let me see. Okay, so if you are a US citizen, you have wider liberties. Okay, you can bring your fiance through the K1 visa. The K1 visa processing route, or you can bring your spouse, you can bring your siblings, you can bring your parents. Your siblings are your brothers and sisters. You can bring your parents from abroad, you can bring your children, both married and unmarried, both under 21 years old and over 21 years old. So as you can see, a US citizen can bring everybody around them. Of course, when it comes to how practical this is, that's another discussion for a new day. Because, for example, yes, if you're a US citizen, you can bring your sibling, but it just takes so long that it discourages people from even starting the application. US citizen, if you're a US citizen, for instance, right, and you're bringing a sibling like a brother or a sister, It could take as long as 10 years or 13 years or 12 years or 8 years. I don't know. It could be, more, it could be less. But the issue with such a situation is that once you file for them, it clearly means that they have immigrant intent. And so if they're trying to come on a B2 visa, you need to be very careful. You need to be very strategic in how you prepare your applications, because a B2 visa, again, is what it has a you should have a non-immigrant intent. And if your sibling has filed for you, you have an immigrant intent. And so trying to reconcile the two, you need to do it very skillfully to make sure that you're not denied any subsequent visa, because within the pendency of the time you are waiting, the pendency of the application, it kind of limits the opportunity for some of these beneficiaries of such an application to come into the US. But yes, all those are things that you should make sure you take legal advice from an immigration attorney when you are embarking on all these things. So let's talk about it. The US citizen can bring all these people. You can bring your fiancé, known as a K1 visa. And once you bring them, you should get married within 90 days of them coming here, right? And then you can file an adjustment of status process once they are here. Okay, so this is just me rambling on and on too much. Guys, let me hear from you. Do you have any questions, concerns? And then we'll just jump to, green card holders. What is the T on green card holders? So green card holders, they have limited, benefits, so to speak. So the green card holders cannot bring their parents, they cannot bring their siblings, they cannot bring their married children. Green card holders can only bring their spouses, that's their husbands or their wives, and then they can only also bring their children who are unmarried. So based on the age, either the minor children, that'll be under the F2A category, or their children above 21 years old who still remain who still remain unmarried for green card holders. Okay, so guys, pretty much that's the whole scoop. And the other thing I want to bring to your attention is that when it comes to when you're filing under the immediate relative category, that is for people who are, so if you're a US citizen and you're filing for some family members, you are known as the petitioner, and the person who's going to benefit from your application is the beneficiary, right? If, let's say, you're filing for your husband and your child, and you're a US citizen, and both are under the immediate relative category, you have to file separate and independent applications for each of them, separate I-130s for your husband and a separate one for your child. However, if you are calling somebody reading, typing a comment, so I got distracted. But if you are a green card holder and you are actually filing for, let's say, your spouse and your child, you can file just one I-130 petition, and your child can be a derivative of the application, you see, it's of the beneficiary. So there's a principal beneficiary, and then there's a derivative. And so you can have one I-130 for your husband and your child, or for your wife and your child, under the preference immigrant category. Okay, but under the immediate relative category, because it's kind of fast and they don't have to wait for a visa to become available, you have to file independent I-130s for each person. Okay, so that's one thing that people one mistake that people, one thing that people get confused with. So let me read a comment from Ernest Boydukwashi. He says, "Hello, lawyer. I called your office, but lady said she will get back to me. She never did with the email. We spoke and all that. I'm waiting on the email. Ernest, please, when we're done, please send us a message." Yes, she sometimes gets overwhelmed with calls and duties, so we apologize for that. Please, guys, if you call us and we're not able to get back to you, you can text us, you can email us, you can send us a message on Facebook or on WhatsApp. I'm sorry, well, send us a message on Facebook or on Instagram or on Messenger. In fact, talking about all this just made me realize that I actually said I was going to come on live. I was going to go on live on Instagram today instead of Facebook. I totally forgot. So I'll be going live on Instagram next time because I've actually never gone live directly from there from our account on Instagram. So I will be trying that out soon. Um and it's really quite, she says, any updates regarding the EAD? A friend from Maryland had his EAD. I'm sorry, I was just exhausted. But someone in Virginia never received his EAD. They filed on the same day. And that's all I can tell you is that US immigration, there's nothing like even your twin, you can file the same application. There are no two um I believe I've made a post on this before. Yes, the stories of immigrants are very, very similar, but everybody's fate is different. And that's why I tell people, don't think that somebody filed on, on their own by themselves and they had no issue. So you are going to do the same thing and they are going to help you. The people that got the green cards will help you, show you exactly the steps they took. When they put one left foot down, they'll tell you, put your left foot right here in my footprint and follow me very closely. You can follow them as closely as you can, but the results will be very different. You will end up getting deported or finding yourself in deportation proceedings. All of this to say that, yes, it doesn't matter that same application, same facts, same that we came into the country on the same day. We even had we were on the same flight, and both of us landed at, JFK, New York, and that's where we parted ways. So we knew that our immigration journeys were very connected. I mean, you can have all those similarities, but at the same time, you're still two very independent immigrants with very, very independent stories, and I can guarantee that you're going to have very, very, very distinct situations in your immigration journey. So again, you say somebody's in Maryland, somebody's in Virginia, all these variations. So I mean, they can follow up, they can decide to call USCIS, the center. You can check the contact center number on the website and you should be able to get in touch with somebody who can assist you if you feel like your case is outside the processing times. The thing is that if it's within the normal processing times, they're not going to waste time on you because everybody is waiting. There's a backlog. Everybody's been delayed. So yes, feel free to contact them. You can also feel free to use a virtual Emma on the website. And then, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm just always so exhausted. And then you can, follow up on the application. Apart from following up on the application, there isn't too much you can do. Keep an eye out on your mailbox and then follow up on the application, actively. That's what I can tell you. Okay. So I hope that you guys get feedback from them some way, somehow. Those people are drowning themselves, they have a lot of work. So hopefully they can process applications really fast for people. Well, guys, I've enjoyed this live video. I hope you guys have to. Yes, it's a little dark in here today. My regular ring light that I use for videos, for some reason, when I got into the office today, decided not to come on. I mean, I have my main overhead light, which is giving us some, some illumination, but I have a direct, for the videos I do, but unfortunately it just didn't come on. So if you found the video a little bit too dark today, forgive me for that. Okay, guys. Well, if we don't have any more comments, any more questions, then I will have to log off. I wish you guys a very wonderful rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend as well. I will be seeing you guys again soon. Okay, take care and bye bye.